Hi Novak, congratulations. We will start with questions in English. Guys, if you're ready, raise your hand. Craig, starting with you.
Novak, absolute congratulations for an amazing performance. I think my question to you is: history was created today. You're the first man in the Open era to have won all four of the majors multiple times. How do you respond to something like that? To yet another piece of history for your career.
Thank you for your kind words. Of course, I'm thrilled and I'm very proud of this achievement. Being part of the history of the sport that I love with all my heart is always something that is very inspiring and very fulfilling for me. So I couldn't be happier and more satisfied with this kind of scenario in the last 48 hours. I mean, probably ranks at the top 3 all-time achievements and experiences that I had in my professional tennis career. Going through 4.5 battle with Rafa on his court, and then bouncing back after not practicing yesterday and just coming in today with as much as recharged batteries and energy regained to fight another battle of 4.5 hours against Tsitsipas, who was playing in his first Grand Slam finals, and it's always, of course, a bit tricky because you're playing for your trophy, for your first Grand Slam trophy, but you don't have much to lose. So I knew that he's going to probably start off very well, which was the case. It was a very close first set. Could have gone different way, but he was just a better player in those clutch moments. Second set, I dropped physically and mentally, I think, a little bit. I just got fatigued a bit and just, allowed him to kind of dominate the second set pretty much. Then went out from the court, as it was the case against Musetti in the 4th round when I was 2 sets down, and came back as a different player, just refreshed, and just managed to make a early break in the 3rd. And after that, I felt like, I got into his head. I feel like I started swinging through the ball better, and the momentum was on my side. It shifted, and there was no looking back from that moment.
Carol.
Hi Novak, congrats.
Thank you.
I think you said on TV that you gave yourself a little talk after the second set. Can you share what does it look like when an 18 Grand Slam champion gives himself a little pep talk after being 2 sets down?
To be honest, I was never really vocal when I speak to myself. I keep those internal conversations internally in my head. But this time, the voice, obviously there's always, 2 voices inside. There's one that is telling you that you can't do it, that, it's done, it's finished. So that voice was pretty strong after that second set. And so I felt that was a time for me to actually vocalize the other voice and try to suppress the first one that was saying that I can't make it. So I told myself I can do it, and I encouraged myself, and I strongly started to repeat that inside of my mind and try to live it with my entire being. And once I started playing in that 3rd set, and especially in the first few games, and I saw where my game is at, then it kind of supported that second voice that was more positive, more encouraging, and after that there was not much of a doubt for me.
Russell.
Very well done, Novak. It's probably almost inhumane to ask you about the next Grand Slam after a performance like that, but Marian Vida's been talking about the calendar Grand Slam and maybe even the Golden Slam, with the Olympics as well being a target for you. Does that motivate you, and do you think that is possible given the frenetic nature of this Grand Slam summer?
Everything is possible. I mean, definitely in my case, I can say that. I mean, what I've been through in my career, in my life, and this journey has been terrific so far, and I've achieved some things that a lot of people thought it would be not possible for me to achieve. So everything is possible, and I did put myself in a good position to go for the Golden Slam. But you know, I was in this position in 2016 as well. But you know, it ended up in a third round loss in Wimbledon. This year we have only 2 weeks between the first round of Wimbledon and the finals here, which is not ideal because you go from really two completely different surfaces and trying to make that transition as smooth as possible and as quickly and efficiently as possible. So I will, you know, obviously enjoy this win and then think about Wimbledon in a few days' time. I don't have an issue to say that I'm going for the title in Wimbledon. Of course I am. I mean, I was really happy to know that we are going to play Wimbledon this year, considering we haven't played it last year. And I've had a great success in the last couple of Wimbledon seasons that you know, that were played. I won in 18 and 19 there. So hopefully I can keep that run going. I like the grass over the years. I think I improved on grass and I adjusted my game, and you know, hopefully I can use this confidence that I have right now into Wimbledon as well, and then let's take it from there.
Chris?
Hey, congratulations, Novak.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you about the moment after the match. Just out of curiosity, when you and the young boy in the stands and you gave your racket to him. Have you done that before? Who was that? And just maybe talk a bit about that moment, if you don't mind.
Sure. Well, I don't know the boy, but he was in my ear the entire match, basically, especially when I was 2 sets to love down. He was encouraging me. He was actually giving me tactics as well. He was like, hold your serve, get an easy first ball, and then dictate, go to his backhand. Like, he was coaching me, literally. And so I found that very, very cute and very nice. And so, you know, I felt like it was you know, to give the racket to the best person was him after the match. So that was kind of my gratitude for him sticking with me and supporting me.